Hello humans, welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showcasing my port of Hotline 24. It's only the versus Niku so far, and also Uncanny Valley. And also, I forgot to turn on my audio in the first recording, and that wasted 20 minutes. I am so annoyed. Probably just going to skip a few songs, gotta be honest. This one has a lot of weird errors in the chart for some reason.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is the newest one I've ported. I just got absolutely destroyed. And also, I added a new accuracy mode, which is just actually millisecond based. So it's like in Kate Engine, but stricter, aka more accurate. And it doesn't make you have negative 3% accuracy, even though you miss like 4 notes. Like, this accuracy makes sense, right? The Kate engines would give you like 30%. I swear. And you would have been dead. On Kate engine, you lose health really easily and gain it really easily. It knows I'm hitting the notes, but it doesn't want me to. What is this? I don't like that the assets I actually made myself look better than the ones that were already on Funkipedia. They need to stop uploading their assets in 480p. It'll fix everything, even though Scratch compresses it anyway. Probably because mine aren't GIFs, gotta be honest. I just noticed her poses are the same color as the note she's pressing. That's actually a really nice detail. Okay, I kind of spammed there, gotta be honest. I was not expecting that at all. Why you gotta jump scare me like that? This one I should be able to FT. Unless I don't. I already have 4 goods, so that's 7. That's already not a good sign. How did I miss? The charting on all this mod is really good. Oh yes, it's this part. I'm just gonna let you listen to it. Why is the Tacky song instrumental? I honestly never read the story of this, so I have no idea what's happening. I was thinking of maybe adding, it's bad to have it be delayed, but hitting it early is better. Maybe I should add that. Like, you actually have to be hitting the HUD, though, to actually hit it. Probably be some type of difficulty. Oh yeah, for like the first 5 seconds you can't play the game because glitches. There's just always a shadow empty of girlfriend. It's because I'm too lazy to add it. Because assets. I'm thinking of adding the millisecond based accuracy system to the actual FNF engine. Should I do that? And also, probably play as player 2 thing too. For a second I was thinking of adding difficulties, but I don't want 6 lists for 3 difficulties. I mean, it's basically adding back the equivalent of the cloud scores and blocks, because that was quite a lot. Boyfriend's icon, when you're almost dead, looks so weird when it's to the left.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so the transition actually has to fully fade away for you to play. Thunderstorm on this mod is like my favorite. They call them covers, but they're really just remixes. I wonder what that wanted poster is for. Who that wanted poster is for. I want to add those mid-song events so badly, but I don't know how to find it. I should not have 16 misses, but I'm not trying. I swear I'm hearing a bunch of references in the song, but I don't remember what they're from. Wanted OZMX. That is not a pronounceable username. I was thinking soon to add the character select screen if I actually figure out how to do it. I'll probably have to add something that forces the song not to start immediately. I should be able to make a menu with a bunch of clones, so it doesn't look all pen and gross when you're on Scratch, even though I haven't optimized the background for it. Now it's Tank Man for some reason. The was definitely supposed to be some sort of mid-song event, because I just saw like a hold note and just go through. Pretty sure that's why the camera broke in Splitathon, because of all those mid-song events just breaking it up. I want to know the reasoning behind why it picks those voices. I wish there was anti-aliasing on Turbo Warp. This would look great. Especially with the icons, because you can see the pixels. As ThanksBots would usually say, you can almost taste them. Because Fortru just has like, looks really weird sometimes, but its anti-aliasing is relatively good. Why does it gotta be the hardest section at the very end? That never happens in songs. This song is obviously a reference. Can't be any more obvious than this. I swear it's saying 3, 2, 1, go in the background repeatedly. What? I guess it really disliked me saying that. This of all mods is the one to have errors in the chart. I thought the events thing was to be saved as a separate file for a reason. But apparently they're combined ? If they are, why? Just defeats the purpose of having a separate file, kind of. Last two main songs. Sans funny music. I might add the codes in the future. Code on this one is 2480. I think that's for Uncanny Valley. Or whatever the first one is. Kinda surprised she doesn't like have a parody of Sans' voice. Maybe that'll happen next update. The 4 billionth Megalovania remix doesn't sound bad. I wish there was actual words on that paper that just has lines on it. Wow, it's almost like I don't install viruses in Windows Security. I'm not surprised because I barely do anything on this PC. This mod is long even though it doesn't have most of its songs. I think I need to add like 8 more songs still. I'm not excited to make this a separate project probably when it fully updates again. Because it's gonna be like 100 extra megabytes. Like, I checked all the audio files because I need to combine them first to actually have a usable output, and obviously I gotta convert the OGGs to MP3s. So I just see like a 20 megabyte music. Then it just turns in a still pretty large 10. So it kind of adds up quickly when Scratch is kind of bad servers. And I don't get it why it still can't save my Shaggy project that I updated the new engine a few months ago. That's played out like the most generic drop ever. Are those eyes in the background? That's kind of unsettling. I don't like that pretty much everything is slightly off-centered, so like when the camera moves, it's not quite perfect. But I just have to deal with it. How did I miss? I swear I hit that up note then. This is one of the best of this mod. I'm gonna try and play it on a player 2 chart. I want to figure out how to sync the player 2 with player 1 so it actually looks right. And so the 2 BPM song doesn't actually look like it's 2 BPM. Also, I forgot to mention, I think, that bot play doesn't get 100% on this accuracy mode because it still has a little bit of a delay. There's so many left notes. I think they somewhat gave up on the 2-player chart, but it's not that bad, so it's playable. At least it's not like the witty mod or whatever that the opponent is just having a seizure. Or the old ballistic, I should say. Oh yeah, that one stock image Freddy thing. That one's overcharted very much. Like, you don't even know how Top 10 Awesome even makes things so bad. Do you use your video editing software to make music? I feel like I would be able to somewhat make a mashup cover in that kind of thing, but I would probably be sent back to the beginning too much because it's kind of buggy still, because I have kind of an old version. It's from February 2020, so kind of old is old. I just never liked how the new versions function. I'm assuming the light blue on the Stella machine is like for water, then green is Mountain Dew, obviously. Gray is for like dust. Yeah, consume dust. Why is it the first thing that came into my mind? That's gross. And there's Pepto-Bismol in it too. Okay, no, jump scared me at the very end. I honestly don't want to right now, but I just kind of have to for the video to be complete. I feel like it would be almost impossible for anybody to get like a perfect FC on this. With this accuracy mode, because how specific it is. Like, it's very hard to get exactly 0 milliseconds. Like, hitting it exactly where you need to. Fun jacks. My least favorite. Give me all the double notes you want. Unless it's like the Camellia mod, which is a pain. The Camellia mod is basically double notes galore. It's basically like overcharted Osu Mania things. Like, I swear, anything that's over like newbie or medium is just, oh yeah, to add difficulty, we add more double notes. Even though it doesn't sound like a double note should be there at all. There's some really good charts on Osu, but like, some can just be really overcharted. That's probably why I could never get into the game, because it broke my hands. Like, you need so much stamina too, because it's just a constant barrage of notes. You're expecting me to have a -second attention span for me to play this game. So I can actually do it right. Maybe that's what will happen when TikTok 2 comes out. Everybody's attention span will be -seconds long. I should make a separate list for the perfects. It just doesn't really make sense. The BPM for this one is like 5 when you look at player 2. It's just really choppy. So the scroll speed on this one is really fast, and how did I already get 33? That just doesn't look right. Because this song is like 2 words per hour. I cannot find the background that is for the covers. I've had a really hard time finding the correct assets because the folders aren't really named for my purposes. This is honestly my favorite of this mod, like I've said before, and I can't do it. It's great. I like that you still die as boyfriend even though you're not playing him. His cringe was unimaginable in Uncanny Valley. It's literally pointless to play as player 2 because that literally just gives you no chart. I mean, it gives you a perfect FC. And also just a pro tip, like right before the song begins, you can still press 2 and make the tempo larger. I think I was able to get like 86% on this when I FC'd it. One bad and 4 trash. It's basically like the equivalent of 4 misses, but it doesn't give you negative score. It's the half of the bad of a miss. I don't know why this is the only thing here that's like really low resolution. So has anybody noticed like how repetitive this is feeling? Because, oh yeah, you can actually hear repeating the same verses this so much. Issue of skill. I think I was able to FC this once. I'm still surprised I ever actually hit that. Like, I would think my keyboard would short out if I'm on my laptop, but it doesn't. I got 84, which is pretty average, actually. Well, this should be about it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see another video. Bye.